When it comes to the mysteries of the Omniversal network environment in our current lifetime campaigns while here on our sister Earth, the biggest mystery that many are curious about is the subject of death and the afterlife. Religions within this context of existence have created false paradigms to program people to believe that either there is no life after death, or that the afterlife is a gift or a curse that one's received depending on the way in which we have conducted ourselves while here on Special Visitation. In Supreme Actuality, death is a nexus point along an everlasting eternal existence, a cross-dimensional gateway to an endless number of realms, as well as all possible futures that exist well beyond the constructs of the third-dimensional realm of this educational artificial reality training habitat. Biology is not only the physical, it is also the eternal soul. Energy signatures and soul origins are far beyond the construct of our physical avatars. The moment of death is just when we reach the imagined border of ourselves. Spirits disconnecting from the physical avatar structure are simply shifting from the body identification to the spiritual identification. Spirit forms have a unique physiology with a vast array of psionic and psychokinetic special abilities. Spirit forms are gifted with intangibility, so if they choose to, they cannot be touched by individuals who are in physical bodies. Other uses of their intangibility include the spirit's ability to ignore gravity while walking on physical particles located in the air, as well as levitate upwards through or fall through walls and other solid objects. And they also are able to disrupt the subatomic particles which hold physical material things together. Disembodied souls are able to bend light around an object, rendering themselves invisible to technology and to those in the physical material realm. Spirit forms not only become invisible to the eyesight of an individual in physical form, but they can also become completely invisible to other physical senses as well, walking around without making a sound or having footsteps. While most spirit forms can render themselves, objects, and others invisible as well, some ghosts or spirits can only render they themselves imperceptible and indiscernible to the naked eye, leaving their clothing able to be seen by people who are in physical bodies. Although disembodied souls are not seen nor heard by most people, certain psychic mediums, energy readers, and mystics with advanced levels of clairvoyance and other clairsenses are able to perceive and effectively communicate directly with them. Spirit forms have the ability to take physical and mental control over another living being, humanoid or animal, commanding the mental faculties of living beings and controlling their actions, allowing the spirit to communicate with people through another's physical body. This special ability is psionic in nature, although mystical applications of this gift exist as well. The possession process is nearly instant in transition, enabling the spirit to possess different physical bodies in rapid succession for tactical advantage in combat. However, spirit forms can have difficulty controlling certain individuals that they possess due to the mind of the targeted individual being under post-hypnotic suggestion, so the control of the individual's mind was not truly theirs in that instance. People that have been possessed usually retain no memory of the experience. Spirit forms can also have issues possessing those with much stronger minds and willpower, and the spirit is often forced out of the targeted individual's body in a short amount of time. Disembodied souls also have problems with magic, as their spiritual form can sometimes be manipulated by magic to some degree. Commonly, possession is employed by supernatural entities that many would refer to as ghosts or as demons to displace their own consciousness into a targeted individual's body. In these cases, a person's consciousness cannot be transferred, only extended to include the spirit form. The affected person's actual consciousness is subsumed in favor of the more dominant mind and will of the spirit taking control over them. Disembodied souls can also possess inanimate objects in order to use them for themselves, such as examples of ghosts opening drawers and opening doors. Spirits also have enhanced senses to perceive the world in much greater detail than the five senses that the average humanoid in physical form possesses. This includes augmented or superior versions of sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste, as well as extrasensory perception, utilizing their heightened awareness and divine gifts to bodily pass from one context of existence into another dimension through sheer act of will. Most disembodied souls are able to open portals and teleport with direct control of their destination, while in some cases, others may be limited to traveling only to specific destinations. Space and time are tools that our minds use to weave information together into a comprehensive experience, sort of like a language for consciousness. With an infinite number of realms and dimensions throughout the Omniverse, death is never the end of our existence, since all future possibilities are simultaneously taking place within this never-ending now moment. Death can be described as like coming to the end of a great television series playing on the Omniversal network environment streaming platform. You can experience different stories, different characters, and of course, different endings from the vast library that the Omniverse holds. And at the end of them all, it's still you as an energetic signature and eternal soul that always remains. As per the laws of omniphysics, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. Energy just shifts from one state to another. When we disconnect from our Earth-based physical avatars, there's a break in our linear connection to the times and places that we experienced while within this matrix. The linear concept of time means absolutely nothing to nature. For many of us, the only way that we'll ever experience and truly grasp this spiritual truth is when our lifetime campaign within this context of existence comes to its conclusion. So, it's best to live our life in alignment with our higher selves, restoring harmony, and assisting in raising the vibration of our sister Earth, until the day that we reach the series finale.